Rockets win. They finish with 53 on the year and 30 here at Toyota Center. On the final day of the regular season, the East is played, and now it's time for the West, as every game in the conference will start right now and on time. Their winningest coach in franchise history and a champion 2 years ago was fired on April the 8th, along with their general manager, Calvin Booth, as Şengün scores the first 2 points. Because David Adelman is the son of Hall of Famer Rick Adelman, who served as an NBA head coach for 23 years, including 4 seasons here in Houston, as Jokić with a pretty move and score. On Friday against Memphis, scored at 33 in that win. VanVleet. Down low, nice find. Şengün's open, and he goes flying in for the slam.
A dress rehearsal, stay sharp, and Houston's been sharp to start this game.
Brown drives, goes into Jokić, and he finishes.
And Jokić is the efficiency. You know, he just burns every single mistake, and used to take that for granted. In today's NBA, a guy who can give you all 82, there's a value there.
Jokić will hoist. Great shooter, too. Makes the 3. Adams, look out. Almost got turned over. Now to Şengün, the skip. Short hop picked up by Brooks. He'll drive, some contact, bank shot, and it banks in. This is the 3, and Brooks mistimed his jump a little bit. Back come the Nuggets again. They love to get out in transition, and there goes Aaron Gordon. Not only is he a big body, but he's a high flyer. He's going to play this thing out.
Possibly, again, my guy in the game, the most controversial player in the NBA, Russell Westbrook somehow.
As Fred VanVleet underneath to Amen Thompson, and that gets deflected away and stolen. Here come the Nuggets. Westbrook to Brown. That's 8 straight for Denver. They've made 6 straight shots. Westbrook already been in the game a minute. He's picked up 2 assists, pocket pass, and there goes Adams to Thompson. Former Denver Nugget and champion with them. Jeff Green has checked in. Here's a 3 by Jokić. He's 2 for 3 up top, but as he rattles that in, diving down the lane, finds Brown. He does not take the 3. Jokić will. Another one. Jokić, 3 of 4 from 3. Rockets need to find something on offense. There has been nothing since about the first 6 minutes of this game. On a wide open look for VanVleet, and they get something finally. Well, 3, their second. Porter Jr. jumps it off to Westbrook, shoots over Thompson, misses off the back of the rim, and the rebound tipped by Green across to Thompson. The dish ahead to VanVleet. He'll look to attack this 1-on-2, got fouled, lifted up and in, and he'll get 1. Fred VanVleet misses there. Thompson and Jordan battle for the rebound, picked up by Torrey. Here comes Alperen Şengün flying in again, and he thought it should have been an and 1. Jordan to Porter, the midi, no. DeAndre Jordan, the rebound, had it blocked by Şengün. Gets it back, is swarmed, and still scores.
In a matter of days, so it's going to be a little clearer of a picture, but they're already doing their work. So hats off to the guys behind the scenes that are putting in effort for the Houston Rockets.
Here's Murray the other way for Denver. Murray to Gordon from the wing, and he makes the 3.
It's been really.
Brown turns back Green. There's Thompson right by Jokić for the hammer. And Adams with the board. The kick ahead to Şengün. Goes in on Gordon, spins, dishes, dunk Thompson.
That's all chemistry right there.
Here in the Western Conference, as far as seedings and matchups are concerned.
Interesting, Houston back in zone, but Dylan Brooks is in the middle. Oh gosh.
It didn't work. Over the top to Şengün, back to Thompson, over the shoulder, finishes a Michael Porter Jr. And Jalen has averaged over 30 a game against these guys this year. Brown into the paint, finds MPJ, his corner 3 is good, they're back up 13. That was just their 5th of this game, and the Rockets have only scored 3 points off their turnovers. The Rockets have to make them pay when they make a mistake, and Şengün gets another flying slam. That's 3 of them here in the first half.
Thanks, Craig. Coach Amen Thompson was extremely active. What did you like about his second quarter?
Well, he does such a good job of working the dunker, getting behind the defense. You know, he's a real threat back there. I like his activity on defense as well. You know, the athleticism, the pop that he brings to our team, he did a good job.
This Nuggets team obviously has a lot of guys that can get going defensively. What's the key in the second half?
you know, they present a lot of challenges, so we got to be really disciplined with our matchups, our coverages, making sure our communication's on point. Because if you get cross-matched, and you know, they'll pick you apart. So we got to make sure we're disciplined there.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, no problem.
.com.
It's the most excited you've ever been to read any advertisement.
That's the wildest read we've ever had. Dylan Brooks gets the three off the miss. Murray pulls up, he misses, gets his own rebound. Shoots up top over Thompson. Contested three goes down. His first of the game.
Houston, a team that outworks teams, so you can't get beaten in one of those categories, and fast break point's one of them.
And Denver just keeps pouring it on. The Rockets didn't have a single fast break point the last time Denver was here. VanVleet, no. Şengün, yes. VanVleet for three. His third, he's got 15.
Houston trying to get some form of rhythm.
And Gordon, that'll count, plus the foul. So they look to get three back the other way. Eason. There are no driving lanes, only tough shots.
And that was a tough shot, but it went down. But
Brooks with his second quarter to Jokić. No look, Gordon. Looked off the entire Rockets defense.
you can't cheat.
And that pass unable to connect from Fred to Amen. That one does to Brown, and he gets fouled, and he hits the shot. It's been all Denver this afternoon. The game they had to get if they wanted to have home court in the first round. Shepard misses. Steven Adams does not. They go into Porter Jr. whirls and banks it in.
Second time we've seen Houston just absolutely fall asleep against the inbounder.
But it's not the first time that we've seen that. Eason got a piece of that Westbrook shot. Eason working his way through multiple defenders for the and one. That was a nice play.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever been such a importance on a regular season game than what Denver has right here.
And Westbrook has been really, really good today. Now, the one thing that could throw things really into a loop is if Utah somehow beats Minnesota.
Utah plays really hard. You never know. It could happen.
It'll be Memphis versus the loser of the Clippers and Warriors in that 7-8 play-in game. Winner of that takes on the Rockets. That'll count.
Max, okay, so a lot of the videos, he's part of the Rockets social media team and videography team. The fire videos that you guys see, the highlights, the clips, I thought I was like Jalen Green. I thought it was Iron Man.
Oh, what a crossover and then score from
Our
Murray.
folks in the back are saying they think it was Şengün.
Got him right, knocked the glasses off. Mrs. Lawler, if looks could kill, Mrs. Lawler gave me a look to remember.
Cam Whitmore from the wing this season. The three of us, we're just the end product. There is an army of folks, not only as part of our crews here, but on the road. And so again, Denver's going to finish 4. And Minnesota is winning as Williams makes the corner 3. All right, well, happy pre-birthday. We're getting you a playoff series.
I want to win.
As Aaron Holiday makes the 3. I think we'll get them ready for a playoff series. They're physical. They play hard as that lob is connected. Williams there again, back to Cam Whitmore. Resets and scores. 7 will be the loser of the Clippers and Warriors versus Memphis for that play-in, and the winner will play Houston in the first round. I know you need a physics degree, but congratulations to Denver. They took care of business here this afternoon. They won it easily, and they clinched the 4 seed in the Western Conference. Again, the Rockets have locked up the 2 seed now for a week.